Did we go live? We went live. All right.
All right.
You're watching
NSTV.
NSTV. Let's go. All right. So today we have Dylan with us. Welcome, Dylan.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Let's go. All right. So we have a couple of tweets that you have bookmarked. I have a couple of tweets that I have bookmarked, and let's talk. All right. So this first one, do you wanna talk about it? Do you wanna present why did you bookmark this one?
Yeah, so this was just some tweet I came across and reading it real quick. Gen Z and their parents favor old school tech like iPods and digital cameras for a simpler, less plugged in life. People are sick of it. I think this is going to be a huge trend going forward, is more analog things separated from the iPhone. The iPhone kind of bundled everything we use into apps, from CD players and GPS and calculators, all the devices that the iPhone bundled.
Yes.
And it's like, we all like those, but I think there's some things that have anything beyond like pure utility. Like obviously there's some high-end excess device that I think are going to become more popular.
Yeah.
So like obviously like some of these things like are the like what's the music player that spins that people buy records, right?
Yes,
record
records.
players.
Yes, record player.
And you know, like obviously like some audio files love record, but it's like that, but instead of just being kind of for novelty, it's going to be for like the highest of quality.
Exactly. I think recently there was a Jony Ive interview, and Jony Ive is like known for creating iPhone and creating this one single slab of glass for everybody. But when they interviewed him at his home, it was just full of analog devices because he's like, I'm into beauty, I'm into aesthetic, and I'm into these analog stuff. But his creation is like one slab of glass. And it's also true, like I think recently there is this new boom of, what do we call them? Film effect cameras. So people are ditching their phones when they go to parties and just getting these aesthetic film cameras that, yeah, like the goal of phones when you go to concert, what are people doing? They're not just like calling and like scrolling TikTok. Ideally, they are just filming. They want to film, they want to capture beautiful moments. So why not just get a really aesthetic, nice camera, and so you can say goodbye to your phone and you're all immersed in that moment.
I agree. As much as possible, I mean, obviously NS is a unique place to be, and it's easy to be here without your phone. But I try to keep my phone in my room, and I operate with a watch.
Yeah.
A watch gives you, you know, it gives you all the convenience of payments with cards, you know, and you have the things that, like, maybe it's not as easy to do on your watch, but it's easy enough. Calculator, things like that.
Yeah.
And I don't find myself using it for the other stuff because it's like I'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'll get to messages once I sit down on my laptop, right? Like, so. Yeah, like it would have been really cool to see an iPod. I think there's lots of people. Naya was someone that I was talking with that she's like, they should recreate the iPod. I would love an iPod. And yeah, I think people will want these devices outside of their phone for the things that they love to do the most.
Oh, totally. Do you have any of the analog devices?
No, I want to create some though.
Okay.
I want to create some. I want to like have a device for like tracking focus minutes. Right? Or maybe I have a device that just like tracks how much I'm reading or I'm writing, and it's like I don't want my phone to be that.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to have a nice clock that allows me
Yeah.
to, and then also like when I do come back to my phone, check the amount of time, or maybe it uploads to show other people, like my friends, but like I don't need my phone with me.
This reminds me, for tracking time specifically during interviews, during podcast interviews, you want your guests to kind of have a tab on how much time it has been for the podcast, but you also don't want to just put a digital clock in front of them so that they're constantly thinking about, what's the time? They don't want to be stressed about it. They kind of want to be in a flow state, right? So people have created this thing that just like, okay, we're in a podcast, let's say we're literally in a podcast kind of, and it's like when, let's say it's a 1 hour podcast, so out of 55 minutes you just have one flap of paper that turns and it's like, okay, 5 minutes to go, that's it. So before that you have no idea what the time is and you are just flowing, and it keeps your brain